Welcome back to the 253 All Day Everyday podcast. My name is Chris, and on this week's episode, we're going to be talking about, I think, the most fire chicken joint in Tacoma. It is called KKO Palace Chicken, and it is at the end of South Tacoma Way. Some people would consider that area Lakewood-ish type of a thing, but man, Lakewood's part of Tacoma too, at least in my brain, because I mean, I grew up in both areas, so... KKO Palace Chicken. If you go past 512, if you're coming from the Tacoma area, you go past the 512 like little entrance, that little crazy intersection. You keep going down, and you have to go past the go-karts. Once you go past the go-kart place, it is going to be on your left-hand side, and the building number is 11113 Pack Highway Southwest. Yeah, Southwest. Technically Lakewood, Washington, 984, I think 66, if I remember correctly. But this place, 100% authentic, 100% local. The dollar that you put into this restaurant, she buys all of her food local. She buys even from the chickens from a local chicken farmer. All that dollar is going to be staying within the community 100%. I have to say that right now, because that to me should be in the minds of people that you're buying your stuff from. Honestly, if you're all about these movements that are going on, it starts within the community right now. So it is what it is, but just plug that out there for the rest of y'all. Okay, so this place is not just a strictly chicken joint place, but she specializes in her chicken. Just like I was just saying, the chicken is all local, so the stuff is super fresh. It tastes so much different than the rest of this pre-processed place. No offense to like KFC, Popeyes. I get it. But I'll tell you this right now. You sit down at her place, you get her chicken, like you just see right here. Oh, that's the wrong way. This way. Yeah, okay. This chicken right here and her special chicken, which we'll get to. This chicken, hands down, the best. It's fresher than fresh. She goes out every week and goes out to the farm and gets the butchered chicken from the farmer. All of her ingredients made the same day. All the breading made the same day. All the orders are made to order. So even when you're doing takeout, which you can, which I advise you to, if you want to go bring it home, do takeout. Don't do Uber Eats or DoorDash. I don't know which one she's on, but those places take a percentage off the top of a lot of these restaurants that are local. And I mean, they're nice because it gives a farther reach to people and stuff like that. But if you can, really do takeout. If you do takeout, 100% of it goes to the restaurant. Nobody's taking off the top or nothing about that. That's the only problem with Uber Eats. I mean, I appreciate Uber Eats too, just for what it is. It is what it is, but just so everybody knows, if you can do takeout with her, I know she greatly appreciates it, because it definitely goes straight back into her pocket. Back on track though, is that she specializes in her chicken. So if it's the first time you're going there, get her chicken. It's not just strictly a chicken joint place too. It is Korean chicken joint place, so there is a bunch of Korean food there too. She does a pork bulgogi that's bomb. She got the stews. She's got all of that. So not just on top of that, she has her fried chicken. She also has her normal Korean dishes that you would find in normal other Korean restaurants. A lot of times with her spin on it. So, if I had to do the top 3 of the chickens that you have to try right off the bat, number 1, get the special chicken. Number 9, the special chicken you have to get. That is the first one. Just amazing. It is spicy though. So if you don't like spicy, then go with my number 2 pick, which is the fried chicken, or even the boneless fried chicken. Just go with that. How she cooks it, the breading that she uses, the oils that she uses. Oh my God. I cannot stress this enough. It is different. You just got to go there and try it. I swear. And if you don't like it, you don't like it, but I guarantee it'll switch your mind about any other place up here in Tacoma. I got $20 on for anybody, bro. I'll buy you your meal next time if you don't like it. I guarantee this will change your mind. All right, and then the number 3. For some people, this is not for everybody, but if you can get over it, bro, the chicken gizzards. Ugh. The chicken gizzards are just so good. And she has this, oh crud, what is it called? Her sauce, her homemade homemade Korean sauce that she has. You have to have that there. You have to dip it in that. Hands down. Her homemade Korean sauce that she has on the table, and you can get it out to go. It's like a white sauce. Oh, it is to die for. And I guarantee, please dip every single one of her chickens in there. I am talking to her right now about bottling it because she definitely should sell this stuff. It is so good. So, if you go there, definitely pick up the spot. All right. For her Korean dishes, obviously, she got fried rice of all the combinations: chicken, shrimp, beef, vegetable, kimchi, all that fun stuff. But spicy beef soup, spicy chicken soup, kimchi, pork bulgogi, beef bulgogi, even the classics of the fresh seafood noodle and stuff like that too. She has her own kimchi chew that she makes in house. So, and on top of it too, they do, if you decide to dine in, they do serve alcohol, traditional Korean sake, the grapefruit sake. If you're an alcohol drinker, try it. It is so good. Get a bottle of that. If you don't drink it all there, drink it all there, or get a bottle of it and bring it home and drink it. It is really, really, really good. So that's basically all the different stuff on this menu. I'm going to try to keep this episode a little bit shorter than the other one, because I definitely don't want to take up a bunch of people's times. I'm actually going to try to, I saw the first one, I kind of felt it out a little bit, and I'm going to try to keep it more condensed, probably closer to like 10 to 15 minutes if possible. So, all right. So to get into the atmosphere and the vibe of the restaurant, it's traditional Korean, my dude. Like, the booths are all set up in there, which, I don't know how that's going to be after pandemic. Hopefully she didn't have to switch up much, but the space is kind of small in there. It's definitely homey feeling. It's got the Korean booths. It's got the Korean TV on the wall. It got TVs in each one of the booths. All the booths are separated, so you just literally stay with your party type of a situation. How she does serve the food too, traditional Korean style. All the appetizers go out for appetizers, like the rice, the kimchi, the pickled beets, the coleslaw thing. All those go out first. You can pick at that if you want, eat it, and then what she also does too, it's kind of her way, is that she has the fried egg, which will come up in a picture here soon, right there. Ha! Wow, that worked out really well. Was not planning that at all. But yeah, so she does work on the egg, which is awesome in the beginning, because if you are a little bit hungry, it just kind of tides you over for a little bit until the great ass chicken comes. So she does serve it that way. Everything is individual. There is tables and stuff like that too, but if you can get the booth, get the booth. It is cool because it's got Korean TV up on the wall. You're eating in there. Everyone's drinking sake, having a good time. The vibe to me is very family oriented. It feels like a dope local restaurant, man. I can't stress this enough. It is legit local than local. Give it a shot. The area is decent. Just make sure you lock your car. All the parking's super close, so if the alarm happens to go off, someone will go outside. She's not the only place in the lot either. It's more of like this little strip mall, so there's also people always walking in and out. They're all Korean folk too, so, and where she's located, I mean, if anybody really is prowling around there, there's not much outside of that little strip mall thingy, and the go-kart's down the way, and there's like a used car lot right next to it. So I mean, it's safe, man. It is what it is, but you have to go there for the chicken. 100% the best chicken joint in Tacoma. I will put my name on that. Chris's stamp of approval. Bah! Put that shit on me. That is 100% the best thing you can have in Tacoma right now. At least chicken-wise. Chicken-wise, 100%. Outside of that, do takeout, just like I said earlier. She does offer Uber Eats, all that fun stuff. But like what I was saying, a lot of these local restaurants, a lot of those places take like 10, I think she was talking to me like 10, 15% sometimes off the top, just to offer their services. If you can do takeout, call in. Oh, I didn't talk about this either. I should have probably said this in the beginning, but I'm still getting used to, figuring out a format, my wave, and all that fun stuff with this podcast, with this video podcast thingy review. I don't know. But her times are a little different. She starts at like 4 p.m. and ends at like 3 a.m. Like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. I think, around there. She was definitely the joint that we hit up after the bar sometimes. If you had a sober buddy that could drive that far, definitely her shit slaps at like 12 midnight, 1 o'clock. I mean, you got the munchies, you got the drunchies. She definitely will take care of you too. Just don't be disrespectful, please. It is a local Korean joint, so don't be in there wilding out. Just eat your food, laugh, have a good time. She's a very, very nice lady. I appreciate her. I don't want to be... Just be respectful. Just know where you're at type of a situation also. But takeout's always the best. And reviewing all, like, the top chicken choices for me, wise, on the fried chicken part of the menu, go for the special chicken, then go for the normal chicken, and then the chicken gizzards. The fried chicken gizzards. Oh, they're so good. On the Korean side, obviously the bulgogis are good, and the seafood noodle, that is bomb too. If you can, experience the sojus, the different sojus. Those are really good too. Keeping this episode short, I'm gonna review it. I'll probably put it out because you gotta figure it out. So this is my review of Coco's Palace, one of my favorite chicken joints here in Tacoma. If you appreciate it, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. All right. Peace.